A capsule wardrobe is such an amazing tool to have in our wardrobe. If, like me, you struggle with what to wear when you get up in the morning. I don't have a lot of time and I often feel overwhelmed when I go into my wardrobe. Hence why I really encourage people to have a small section of a capsule wardrobe. Everything mixes and matches together. I can go into this section in my wardrobe and I can literally pick out. I'm dressed in seconds. It's such an amazing tool. But first of all, I should say hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Marleen and this channel is all about plus size fashion, styling and body positivity, especially targeted towards those who, like me, are an apple shape, who has the big bellies, who want to learn to build their body confidence in their body shape as well. Because sadly, us apples aren't represented too much in the social media aspect, world, fashion world, etc. So I am here to help change that. But as I said, a little capsule wardrobe for today. I have 9 pieces. Well, I have 12 pieces, but I have 9 pieces of clothing. I have 1 belt and I have 2 pairs of shoes. And with that, I will show you the endless possibilities that we have with a capsule wardrobe. We're going to run through the pieces first, and then after that, I will show you all the outfits while I talk a little bit about them. All right, but a little capsule wardrobe for springtime for the apple-shaped body. Let's get stuck into it. As you can tell, I have used a very bright color scheme for my spring capsule, but you can obviously go with whatever color palette that you fancy. Make it in pastels if that's what you prefer. Make it neutral if that's what you prefer. Go with whatever colors that you fancy, all right? That is up to you. This is just the blazer that started it for me. Now for this capsule, I have 3 layering pieces. I have 4 tops and then I have 2 bottoms, 1 belt, and then I have 2 pair of shoes from an amazing company that I'll tell you about later. I can't wait to share these shoes. They're fantastic. All the clothing pieces and the belt are from SHEIN, and per usual, I will leave links to everything in the description box down here in the corner. There's loads of helpful videos, there are discount codes and everything else, so do go and check out the description box, all right? But the first of my layering pieces is this gorgeous blazer. This blazer is a soft blazer, and what I mean by that is, first of all, it's not lined. It's not structured with the shoulder pads, but more importantly, the material is a very soft and stretchy material as well. It is a polyester material, I assume, but I won't go into details. If you want the details on any other pieces, you can check the links in the description box, all right? But a gorgeous blazer which have these beautiful colors, which is actually going to tie everything else together. Next up, I picked a structured blazer this time. If you've been here before, you know that I'm the queen of blazers. I love my blazers and I wear them with most things, to be honest with you. So a structured blazer is a must for me. I went for one that was white, and this one is a little bit different because it doesn't have the lapel on. It is structured with the lining. It is structured with the shoulder pads as well. It's just a beautiful, elegant piece that could work with so many things. Now, I did take a bit of a chance color-wise on my last layering piece because this is a cool tone color. Teal goes more towards the cool tones than it goes to warm tone where I belong. Although I am a neutral, sometimes I can get away with them, but I thought I'm going to take a chance and hoping that the cool teal can be warmed up by some of the other colors. It is a longer cardigan. It's very, very snuggly. It's a gorgeous cardigan. Absolutely love it, with the hood snuggle up. And I thought, here for springtime, not only do we want the layers for warmth, but we also want it for hiding the bellies. So a cardigan could be a great option. Next up, we have the tops, and I went for 4 of these. We're starting off with the tank top because in spring times you can still have the really nice weather, so you don't necessarily need the full sleeves as well. I wanted to kind of mix and match it all, but a tank top is a great addition to a wardrobe. I did, however, also go for a very bright orange shirt because I was kind of thinking it'll tie in very nicely with all the other pieces, and a shirt is fantastic as a layering piece as well because obviously you can wear it open and you can show off whatever you have underneath. However, I am mainly a jeans and tee kind of gal, so I went for a white t-shirt. This one has kind of like a bit of a rib material in it, so it has a little bit of interest to it, but it is really just a plain white t-shirt. Color-wise, again, as you can tell, it's a cool tone, but I love this bright blue color here, and with a little detail here in the front of the bust, with a longer sleeve. Once again, I'm kind of protecting myself for the colder elements. So for days I need a little bit more warmth, a longer sleeve could come in handy. For the bottom half, I have gone for only 2 pieces because I want this just to be like a small little capsule. It's not a full capsule. I went for a skirt. This skirt, it is my favorite. I have it in so many colors. I'm in absolute love with it, and it's a great shape for us apple shapes, if you don't mind showing a bit of visible belly line, but we'll talk about that later. gorgeous pencil skirt. And then I also added a navy pair of dress trousers. These are towards the wider leg. We have the gold buttons here in the front. We do have functioning pockets and belt loops. So these trousers have everything that I want, just the extra detail of the buttons here in the front. 2 pair of bottoms may not seem a lot in a capsule wardrobe, but as I say, this is a small capsule wardrobe. You can definitely add more to it if you need to. Now for accessories, this time I have only gone for a belt, and I picked up this gorgeous belt on SHEIN. SHEIN has a fantastic selection of plus size belts, and the length they have, the longest length is 135 centimeters. So we do have a good scope as well. So, but just measure your waist. That way you know if the belts are long enough. Last, I have the 2 pair of shoes in this capsule, but I'm just going to pause here for a moment because I want to tell you about these shoes and the company that reached out to me. They are called VAVAIA. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure, but they reached out to me and asked if I fancy doing a collaboration. And you know what? These shoes, all the shoes VAVAIA have on their website are made from recycled plastic bottles. They fish them out of the ocean, and with their magic, whatever they do, they turn plastic bottles into shoes. And I was very intrigued. So obviously I said yes, and I thought, ooh, how can I show them best to you? What better way than to add them into a capsule? But basically I have 2 pair of shoes. These ones are a flat little pair of ballerinas, pointy toes as my favorite. And I went for a nice neutral colors in the brownish tan because this is my preferred. And then I thought I also want to add a pair of heels. But as you very well know, I don't wear heels very often. So when I buy or even consider a pair of shoes with heels on, they have to have a heel that I can genuinely walk in. So when I saw these, I thought, perfect. Again, we have the pointy toe. I'll show you the bow in a minute. And then we have the heel. And best of all, I didn't realize this until I actually got the shoes delivered. You see these little bows we have in the front? This is a little clip that you can actually just take off the shoe or put back on as you wish. I've only worn the shoes around the house yet because it's still very wet and mucky here in the countryside where I live. But the bow has stayed put. Anyway, I love these 2 shoes here, and they're obviously 2 great neutral pairs that would go into any wardrobe with whatever you're fancy wearing. But I was really intrigued about these shoes because they are made from recycled bottles. So a huge thank you to VAVAIA for reaching out to me and for being part of my capsule wardrobe for the springtime. Okay, that is all the pieces, 9 pieces of clothes, 1 belt and 2 pair of shoes. It's time to create some outfits and give you some outfits inspiration. I will talk you through the outfits as we go through them. But yeah, let's see what we can come up with. Okay, we are starting off strong. This is one of my favorite combinations from the entire capsule. I love the skirt, I love the blazers, and tie it together with that gorgeous t-shirt. Now, I love this blazer even though it's not a structured blazer, but it skims the belly really, really nice. I know the skirt has that visible belly line, but when you put that blazer over it, what belly? There is no belly. It just skims beautiful. It's a gorgeous color combination, but as I say, you can make your capsule in any color combinations that you want. You don't have to go for these wild colors like I did. A cardigan is far more relaxed than a blazer, which is why I included it here in my capsule. Personally, I'm more of a blazer person, so I don't really wear cardigans at all, but I really wanted you to see the options even with a cardigan. And next we move on to this white blazer, and this time I've actually popped the belt on top of the blazer. Not something I normally do a lot, but I think it's a nice little style detail, and I really, really like it on this outfit. When you have a capsule, as you can see, I'm literally just swapping 1 piece around at a time, which is why I'm making up so many outfits. Admittedly, I don't particularly like all the outfits like this one here. Those 3 colors just don't work together. But by simply swapping 1 piece at a time, I'm coming up with all these combinations. As you may have noticed, layers are really and truly one of your best friends if, like me, you are an apple shape and you want to hide that tummy. I wear layers all the time, and it's how I get away with having the tighter pieces like that skirt underneath. I have teamed it here with the shirt, and I've given it a full tuck simply just so you can see. But when I turn, this is where my belly is really, really visible. Personally, I wouldn't wear it like this at all. Shirt for me has to be worn in a specific way to suit my body shape, but just to show you, you can actually use it as a layering piece as well, which is why I always include a shirt. Shirts are very versatile and fantastic. So let me show you how I would wear the shirt, because this time I have it tucked under the blazer. It's still fully tucked, but I have the collar open, meaning it'll elongate my neck. And by having it under that blazer, again, what tummy? There is no tummy. Once again, this color combo just don't work for me. Sorry. A little side note, I actually filmed this video the day before St. Patrick's Day, and as I live in Ireland, my kids thought it was hilarious that I was actually wearing the Irish flag in my outfit. Just a little side note, but it's a fantastic outfit. What belly? Okay, I'm sure by now that you have discovered how I actually create all these many outfits with a capsule. Such a few pieces, simply just change one piece at a time till you create outfits that you like. As I said earlier on, I don't like all these outfits that I've created. Again, that cardigan, it's better here, but it's still not for me. But don't forget as well that you can obviously play around with jewelry as well. And as I said, you can add to the capsule if that's what you want to, or you can leave it as minimum as you possibly want. For me, this is all about just having outfits in my wardrobe that's quick and easy. I can go in and simply just snatch a couple of pieces on days when I'm in a hurry. Now, once again, here you can see the blazer really saves the day on an outfit that was completely tight to my body, but it just looks fantastic with those layers on top. I like this color combination actually with the teal with the blue. But I want to talk a little bit about the apple shape. Now, I do know that many of you watching my videos have a different body shape than I do, but for an apple shape, and I can only talk for apple shapes because that's what I am myself, most of us who has the apple shape feel often ashamed of our bellies because we've been taught that we're supposed to have a flat stomach to be attractive to others. And we grow up wanting to hide the belly and thinking that, you know, it's shameful to have a belly. I myself, for many years, I felt the exact same. I was ashamed that I have a rounded body, that I don't have the big booty, and that I don't have a flat stomach. But what age has taught me is that it doesn't really matter what body shape you have. All that matters is that you love the package that you come in and that you make the most of the features that you have. Enhance the good features that you enjoy about your own body and learn how to disguise the features that you don't enjoy as much. But do remember that every single person on this planet more than likely have a hiccup somewhere around their bodies that they don't particularly like, even though that seems silly to other people. For many of us apple shapes, it is our tummies, and I'm just here to help change that. Anyway, back to the capsule, and once again, one of my favorite outfits, a classic navy and white, looks absolutely fantastic, and the blazer and trousers go so well together. I love navy and orange together as well, and here I have the shirt. And don't forget that with the shirt, it's so versatile, you can tuck it in so many different ways. Here I have the side tuck, you have the full tuck, you have the French tuck, and of course you have it as a layering piece, this time under the blazer. Personally, I just keep that collar open just to open up my face because I don't have a long neck. But again, that's what I was saying. Work with the good features that you have and disguise the features that you don't like so much. I just want to send out a little thank you to VAVAIA for working with me on this video here and for gifting me the beautiful shoes. They are absolutely wonderful, these shoes. I cannot praise them enough. And I hope you know me well enough to know now that I wouldn't recommend a product if I didn't believe in it myself. Don't forget to leave you a discount code, but I'll leave all the details in the description box for you. So do go and check it out. But that's all the outfits with today's capsule. It's quite an amount really, isn't it? I haven't even calculated it up yet. Obviously, there's going to be some of the combinations that, as you could tell, I'm not completely sold on myself, but that's absolutely okay. I have still found a massive amount of outfits that I love out of just these pieces. Now imagine how much more I could do if I added just another pair of trousers, for instance, or another blazer or duster, or even just another t-shirt. It's quite amazing what just one extra piece can do, isn't it? But that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you made it this far and sat through the ads for me, thank you very much, because that's how you're helping my channel. Could I ask you to do me another little favor before you head off? Leave me an orange heart today in the comments. It'll simply just to let the algorithm know that you made it this far. It lets me know that you made it this far, and it helps boost my video, so I would really appreciate it. And smash that subscribe button while you're down that corner as well, all right? But that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to watch more, I'll leave you with some more videos around here, and you can pop over there, and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.